Hey, this is the Waterbeat book. This is the video version of the book to go along with it or just to enjoy as a video. We have games, movements, stories, songs, pictures, rhymes, celebrating our connection to water. It's by Sun Sun, so enjoy the book. Water people in a water world. Our immersion in the water world begins with us and connects us to everything outside of us. Here is a movement that illustrates some of the connections to one crazy dance. Stomp in puddles, nothing more fun after a rainstorm, stomp up and down. Swim in water, any stroke will do. Swerve like a creek, weave and curve. Catch snowflakes on your tongue, stick tongue out. Now cry. Let out some big fake tears. Do all the movements together at the same time and show the world your connection to the watery world. You are a water person in a watery world. Now watch this video and you can join along.
Hey, I like these pictures. They show that we live in a water world. And I got to dance. Water people in a water world.
Oh, I know that song. I love that song.
Well, the first movement for this, I think, is that, you know about the water cycle? Precipitation, rain, evaporation, making clouds, condensation.
Yeah.
To celebrate the rain, why don't you just like stomp in the puddles?
Puddles of rain.
Puddles of rain.
Precipitation, rain, part of the water cycle.
Sing that song. Ready?
Ready.
Water people in a watery world. Water people in a watery world. Water people in a watery world. Yeah. It looks good.
Thank
It's
you.
a bit stiff. I know. If you look, water's curvy. Look, it's curvy.
Oh yeah.
Curves,
water
circles
curves.
around. Make your body curvy like a creek. Kind of go like a step, but then kind of make curvy.
Like when the water's going through the land, finding its way. Okay.
You got it?
Can do
Here
it.
we go. Water people in a watery world. Water people in a watery world. Curvy. Yeah, I like that. Nice. We're not done yet.
Oh, I thought that was enough.
No, because you know what else thinks it needs? Okay, so you have curvy, and you're also. Oh, I know. You know what people do? People love to play in water.
They do. That's the thing.
Why don't you swim? So you can keep your arms will be moving, so you're like stepping, and then you're curvy, and then you're swimming. To show that we love to be in water.
Three?
All three. You can do it. Ready? Water people in a watery world. Water people in a watery world. You got it. Water people. Yes, I like it. That looks good. Hey,
Pretty good.
I think it needs something else.
That was enough.
No. I was looking at this picture. Look. Up here, there's some snow up there. So water can be a solid.
That's the snow. Ice.
And ice and snow. Liquid when it melts, and a gas when it evaporates.
Those are three ways, three forms.
Here's what I want you to do. Why don't you, when we're up in the snow, you remember how sometimes we catch snowflakes with our tongues?
No.
Yeah. So why don't you do this, curvy, swimming, and then get snowflakes, like blah, 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 blah. You can get snowflakes. It'll show everything. This will be it. This will be great. Here we go. Ready? Water people in a watery world. Water people in a watery. Yeah, all four. Water people. That looks fantastic. I really like this dance, but you're not done yet. I think we need one more thing.
That's enough.
No. You're made of water. I'm made of water.
You're made of water.
But you know how we know? Like when we're running, we can sweat, but we can also cry. Why don't you, while we're doing all this, like you're stomping, curvy like a creek, you're swimming, snowflakes, and then cry like, or do it at the same time, like, it'll look good. All of them. You ready? Here we go. Water people in the watery world. That's it. All of them. Here we go. That looks fantastic. That is a good dance. You are a water person.
Water is everywhere. Water is everywhere. Point to anything and it is there. Teacher, shoe, guitar, and hair. Water is everywhere. Try and find something that does not have water in it. Is there anything? Well, what about this? Water makes music.
Rain falls, music calls. Rain falls,
Water has to move, as do you. So, H2O, go with the flow. H2O stands for 2 hydrogens and 1 oxygen in a molecule of water. Ripple, creek, river, roll, whirlpool, and waterfall move like a creek. River, whirlpool, and waterfall. Water heads out to the sea, where a wave waves to you and me. Be a wave. Water can be solid as ice. Don't move, be frozen. Melts into liquid, very nice. Fall to the ground. Evaporates back into the air, rise up in the air. Stand on your toes and reach up there. Rain come, rains go, fingers as raindrops. We all have to do the water limbo. See how low you can go. Jellyfish wiggle around, wiggle your arms. Watch a salmon swim up a river, make a fish face. And we can move just the same. Water in our legs, belly, arms, and brain. Wiggle your whole body. Splash in a puddle, go for a swim. Show your best swim stroke. Do a sprinkler dance if you have the chance. Do a sprinkler dance. Now raise your glass in the air for good clean water everywhere. Say cheers with an imaginary cup. Cheers! Now you're going to watch the video with a whole lot of kids doing the H2O, go with the flow.
H2O, go with the flow. H2O, go with the flow. H2O, go with the flow. H2O, go with the flow. River rolls fast or slow. Waterfall falls from high to low. Whirlpool round and round you go. Wave waving to you and me. Watershed dances from land to sea. H2O, go with the flow. 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 Salt, don't move, frozen ice. Liquid, melt down, very nice. Gas, evaporate into the air. Clouds, form in the sky. Stand on your toes and reach up high. H2O, go with the flow. 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 Jellyfish swim in the ocean blue. Sprinkler plants need water too. Hula because there's water in you. Cheers, raise your glass in the air. Clean and safe water everywhere. H2O, go with the flow. 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 Limbo, rains come and rains go. Limbo, y'all have to live with the highs and lows. Low can you go? Limbo, water limbo.
Now it's story time. Amazing but true water drop adventures. 1. I once was a wave that traveled over 1,000 miles. When I was almost at the beach, some guy surfed on my head. I made him wipe out. Wipe out! 2. Humans can be so wasteful. Once, I was in a washing machine going round and around and around and around with just this stinky sock keeping me company. Yuck. 3. You want to know something sad? I once with a tear falling out of a man's face. He was watching his baseball team lose on TV. These humans are filled with so much water. 4. Everybody's so thirsty. Especially on hot days. Once when I was part of a glass of lemonade, I felt like a rock star. Everybody wanted me. Lemonade! 5. I once was in a can of soda. I was so jumpy with sugar, I wanted to explode out of the can. It was awesome. See if you can invent your own water drop adventures.
Water language. Every language has a word for water. Everyone needs water to live, so water is one of the first words we learn. Water is as important to our lives as our family is. Here are just a few of the ways we say water on Earth. Agua, Spanish. Vatten, Swedish. Amanzi, Zulu. Su, Turkish. Mizu, Japanese. Appa, Romanian. Vai, Hawaiian. Pani, Hindi. Say them in a row. Agua, vatten, amanzi, su, mizu, appa, vai, pani. Can you say the water sentence 4 times in a row? Can you turn it into a chant? Create your own melody to go along with that chant. Now, here's the song.
Water language song? Agua,
Agua,
vatten amanzi,
vatten, amanzi,
su misu,
su, mizu,
apa vai pani,
appa, vai, pani.
agua,
Agua,
vatten amanzi,
vatten, amanzi,
su misu,
su, mizu,
apa vai pani.
appa, vai, pani.
Faster? Should we try it? Agua vatten amanzi, su misu, apa vai pani. Agua vatten amanzi, su misu, apa vai pani. Agua vatten amanzi, su misu, apa vai pani. What do all those words mean and where are they from?
Every single word we just sang means water. So here's agua in Spanish, agua, and they speak that in so many in so many countries where they speak Spanish.
Also,
Vatten.
Portuguese, they say agua too.
Yeah, it's true. Vatten is from Sweden. Everybody say vatten.
Vatten!
Amanzi is the Zulu language.
3 syllables.
Amanzi.
Zulu people live in the southern part of Africa. All right.
Here's the word in Turkish, su.
Su.
Mizu. That's the Japanese word.
Mizu.
Appa.
Romania.
If you're in Romania, you'd say, I would like a glass of appa, please.
Apa.
This is the word from Hawaii. The native language in Hawaiian, you say vai.
Or why?
And the last word, pani.
That's the Hindi word.
The Hindi word for water in Hindi, pani. That's all words for water.
Agua vatten amanzi, su
Mizu, appa, vai, pani.
Water cup percussion. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Keep a beat with plastic cups while saying these words. Nice. Use 1 or 2 glasses or get a bunch of friends to make a cup percussion band. Plastic or paper cups, not glass. You ready? Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Rain falls from the sky, fills the land when it is dry. Makes us cool, keeps us wet. We are part of the water planet. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Over a waterfall, down a stream, to a treatment plant, make it clean. Water tanks, aquifers, reservoirs, where's water stored? Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Water mains so big and round, they have to go underground, down below the roads and streets. Water flows beneath our feet. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. In our homes, to the shower and sink. Pipes get smaller, have a drink. Boil some broccoli, watch them steam, wash your clothes, make them clean. Glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Water flows up and down, here, there, all over town. Moving water takes energy, pump it, we use electricity. Glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Some people walk many a mile carrying water in their own style. Water's heavy, so precious. Some people learn to use much less. Glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. We use our faucet many gallons a day. It's time we get together and say each glass of water has value. Saving water is up to you. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think.
Hey, you guys, this is a quick tutorial that we wanted to make sure to share with you in case you just want to break down the cup percussion. So you go clap, clap, 2 claps, 3 taps, tap, tap, tap. Then I think cup, hand, cup. So that's the first half. Clap, clap, tap, 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 cup, hand, cup. And I put the cup over this hand. So if you're doing it with other people, you pass it to the next person. Then the second half is just about flipping the cup over. So you had clap, clap, tap, 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 cup, hand, cup. Then you do clap, bonk, 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 bonk. If you're just turning the cup over. The second half is turning the cup over. So again, clap, clap, tap, 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 cup, hand, cup. Clap, grab, hit, grab, cup, cup, cup. Voila! Da-da!
Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think.
Rain falls from the sky, fills the land when it is dry, makes us cool, keeps us wet. We all live on a water planet.
Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Over a waterfall, down a stream, the treatment plant to make it clean. Water tanks, aquifers, reservoirs where water's stored.
Each glass of water that you drink
tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think.
Water mains so big and round, they have to go underground, down below the roads and streets. Water flows beneath our feet.
Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. In our home, to the shower and sink, pipes get smaller, have a drink. Boil some broccoli, watch the steam, wash your clothes, make them clean.
Each glass of water that you drink
tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think.
Water flows up and down, here and there, all over town. Moving water takes energy. To pump it, we use electricity.
Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Some people walk many a mile carrying water in their own style. Water's heavy, so precious. Some people learn to use much less.
Each glass of water that you drink
tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think.
We use our faucet many gallons a day. It's time we get together and say each cup of water has value. Saving water is up to you.
Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think. Each glass of water that you drink tells a story, makes you think.
The musical aquifer. Rainfall makes a beautiful sound when it trickles and travels beneath the ground. It passes through gravel, rock, and sand to fill the aquifer beneath the land. Aquifer shaker. Fill a recycled water bottle with sand or rice and make sounds of water percolating through sand, gravel, and then hitting bedrock of an aquifer. Shake bottle like maraca. Sound of water passing through sand in an aquifer. Slide or scratch pencil or chopstick along bottle side ridges up and down in a rhythmic pattern. The sound of water passing through gravel. Bang a beat on bottom of bottle with pencil or chopstick. Sound of water hitting bedrock and then heading up to fill up aquifer. Try shaking, scratching, and hitting both at the same time. It's difficult.
Saving water. Let the rivers flow, not your faucet. Let the streams run, not your toilet. Save some water here and there. Don't waste it anywhere. You can sing this all kinds of ways. Do you have a way you want to sing it?
Okay. Yes. Opera style. Okay. Me. Save some water here and there. Don't waste it anywhere.
Not bad. How about country style?
Okay, what are you gonna do?
Save some water here and there. Don't waste it anywhere. Save some water here and there. Don't waste it anywhere. Oh, okay, that's probably.
How about like rock and roll?
Oh yeah.
Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3. Save some water here and there. Don't waste it anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Can you do another way? Maybe they can come up with a better way.
Yeah, that'd be better. Everybody find a way to save 20 gallons every day. Here are some ways with movements. A complete dance of water uses from high to lows. Use as a stretching exercise. Wash your hair. Wash hair. 5-minute shower. Show 5 fingers. Brush your teeth. Brushing teeth. With the faucet off. Pushing the faucet down. Wash your hands. Washing hands. Turn the drip off. Twist hands. Wash your clothes. Touch shirt, pants, socks. With washer full load of laundry. Make circle arms. Now, watch this video and join in with lots of people doing the same dance from all around.
Everybody find a way, save 20 gallons every day. Everybody find a way, save 20 gallons every day. Everybody find a way, save 20 gallons every day. Wash your hair, 5-minute shower, brush your teeth with the faucet on.
story of a leaky toilet. A toilet sat in a room, sulking all day, wasting, leaking water away. When along came Jen, her hearing so fine, she could hear water leaking down the sewer line. She came equipped with wrench and flapper and fixed the toilet from a wasting water disaster. Now the toilet is happy, a smile on its face. Wasting water every day was such a disgrace. You can lose 60 gallons a day to a leaky toilet. Now we want to show you the toilet game show.
Flush, 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 flush,
Flush, flush, flush, flush, flush, flush, flush, flush, flush.
Da-da-da-da-da! It's time to play the toilet game show. We will be looking in the toilet, and if it's something that's supposed to go down the toilet, we will say flush. If it's something that's not supposed to go down the toilet, we'll say wah, wah, wah.
When you see what goes down, try to see if you know the answer.
Flush, 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 flush. Da-da-da-da-da!
Flush! Are you guys ready to see what's in toilet number 1?
Paper towels. Paper towels are not supposed to go down the toilet. That is a wah, wah, wah. They can go into the garbage or compost. Compost is probably the best idea.
They would clog up your toilet though if they go down the drain. So no paper towels in the toilet. That's a wah wah wah.
Wah, wah, wah. It's time for round number 2. Flush, 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 flush. Da-da-da-da-da!
Flush! Okay,
Toilet number 2.
let's see what's in here.
Toilet paper. That's fine. Flush. Toilet paper breaks into little pieces, easily goes down the toilet. Not a problem.
What a wonderful invention, toilet paper. It can break into tiny pieces in water.
Round number 2 is good. Everybody say flush.
Flush!
It's time for round number 3. A flush, 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 flush. Da 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 da. What's in toilet number 3? A spider! Hey, if you see a spider walking on the floor, don't go a spider. Flush it down the toilet!
People do. You might know who we're talking about.
Spiders don't like to go down the
They
toilet.
don't like it.
Put them outside. They much prefer that. And you'd be wasting water.
It's true. And get an adult to help you. They can put the spider outside, not wasting the water for a flush. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a toilet game show! Da-da-da-da.
Here are some water-saving rhymes. Washing machines make a lonely sound with just one shirt rolling around. Singing in the shower, a real rock star, wasting lots of water, forget where you are. I forgot where I was. Soaking in the tub, make it a rule, don't fill it to the top, it's not a swimming pool. A toilet is not a place you should know for dental floss, spiders, and trash to go.
Drip drop has got to stop. Stop the drip drop. Para la gotita.
Para la gotita.
Can you make up your own rhymes?
Now we're going to talk about plants and water. Yards of grass are great, but adding some flowers and plants, especially drought-tolerant ones, well, they help create a place for wildlife to visit. To have butterflies, birds, and bees, you need plants, flowers, and trees. When you hear buzz, buzz, flutter, flutter, tweet, tweet, and roar, oh, maybe not that. It means your garden has become a health food store for all the creatures that depend on us. Leave some land for them to explore. Be a drought-tolerant garden. Be a flower blowing in the wind. Have one arm moving back and forth like a flower in the breeze. Now be a bee, finger buzzing back and forth. Okay. Now be a butterfly, 2 hands flapping together. Oh, that's beautiful. Now be a hummingbird, flap arms real fast. That's faster. Okay. All of these creatures help with pollination. With flowers and plants, especially drought-tolerant ones, you will probably use less water. Do this in a group of people, with each person being part of the garden full of life. You can add other creatures, ladybugs, grasshoppers, spiders. A sound you may not want, just so you know. Don't go crazy with a gardening hose. Overwatering your yard leads to more mosquitoes.
Now you can watch the video.
Hey, Gwen, remember when we changed our yard from just grass to a drought-tolerant garden?
Oh yeah, because it used to just be grass.
Used to be like this. Grass, 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 grass. Sprinklers. Grass, 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 grass. But then one day we decided to plant a flower, wildflower. It was waving in the breeze. Flower, wildflower. And then you know what came out after that? It came a bee buzzing around. And then came some butterflies. And then it came a hummingbird. We had some wildlife. 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 If you have bees and butterflies and hummingbirds in your neighborhood, that means you planted some flowers and wildflowers, or else they were natural flowers.
These are California natives, drought tolerant, natives wherever you live, and their drought tolerant are the best choices. And
Use
then
less
you're
water.
making, using less water, and you're making habitat for animals. Voila! Drought tolerant plants know how to survive, to get enough water to stay alive. Some have thick leaves, thick as leather, to store the water in hot, dry weather. Some have long roots spread all around to suck up the water deep in the ground. Some have tiny hairs, really fine hairs, to collect the water that's in the air. Movement. Long roots, arms down. Make them be roots that suck up the water out of the ground. Thick leaves. Arms in front like a football blocker. To protect the water inside. Tiny hairs. All 10 fingers on your head wiggling. To collect water in the air. Reach for the sun. Arms up high. For energy and food. Photosynthesis. Watershed movements. Water goes down the storm drain, spin around. Leads to a creek, small arm movements, which flow to the river, big arm movements, and out to the sea, make waves. Water evaporates into the air, raise your hands in the air, and makes clouds, make big puffy clouds. Then it rains, make raindrops. Into a lake, have arms form a circle. Comes down water pipes, parallel arms, make 2 narrow sides of pipe. To the faucet, turn on faucet. Now raise your glass in the air and say cheers.
Cheers!
See if you can make all of the movements in a row. And watch the video. Here it comes. Hey, you guys, you can see this, and you've seen these out on your street, out at your school. You know what they are, storm drains, and they drain our water when we have a storm. Well, this is going to show movements of what happens to the water once it goes down here.
Storm drain. We'll do it through movements. Are you ready? Water goes down the storm drain.
More pool back.
It goes to a creek. Flows to a river.
More water.
And out to the sea.
Ocean waves.
Evaporate into the air and make clouds. Condensation. Then it rains precipitation into the lake or reservoir. It goes through water pipes to the faucet.
Turn it on.
And then you raise your glass in the air and say cheers! Cheers, everyone! Waves, olas. I love the sound of waves. Made by winds and storms, waves are some of the most beautiful ways that water moves. Like snowflakes, every wave is different as it travels thousands of miles to meet the land. Waves come from the sea where they crash in front of me, landing repeatedly. The wave. Say hello to waves in Spanish, Español. In Spanish, waves and hello are pronounced the same. Hola, hola. Olas del mar, waves of the sea, waves of the sea. Sopla viento, la luna hala, the wind blows and the moon pulls. Dice hola el mar, the sea says hello. Go say hello to a wave. Hola, hola.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola.
Hola, hola. Wave game. Grab a blue blanket and create a wave creation. Have one or two people hold a sheet or blanket. Hold it up and move it up and down, side to side, forward and backwards, like a wave. Now, try some land surfing. Run through it. Dive through it. Crouch down and get inside for a tube ride. Maybe wipe out. With a blanket on top of you, surfing is the best.
Ah! Birds of the watershed. Birds are amazing. They have adapted to live in the air, on water, in trees, and on solid ground. Here are some common birds found in the watershed with some amazing adaptations to live with and in water. Pelican with a giant beak, big beak to catch fish in the sea. Stretch out your neck and lean your face forward. Perfect. Oh, sanderlings with the tiny, fast feet. They get food close to waves, but can run away before it crashes on them. Run very fast in place. Ooh, duck. Ducks go quack, quack. They are great communicators. Say quack, quack, flap your wings. Quack, 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 quack. Coot. Oh, the coot's head goes forward and back. Bobbing head and neck make for efficient swimming. Make your head go forwards and back. Coot. Coot. Kingfisher, your favorite, quickly flies. It can catch fish, insects, frogs in creeks and rivers without even landing. Flap arms very fast. Faster. Faster. Okay, that's good. Oh, here's another one. Gulls. People call them seagulls. Lots of kinds of gulls. Watch with sneaky eye. They have adapted to live so close to us, they are famous for eating our leftover food. Show side of face and with one eye, sneaky-like. When you're in the watershed, you can see birds. Birds, 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 birds! Now watch the video. Hey, all over the place are wonderful birds, and these birds have adaptations to help them survive in the water, like this wonderful bird. So let's do a song and some movements about some of the birds that are in the watershed that have special adaptations.
And we help protect them when we protect the watershed.
Protect the watershed, protect birds. Ready? Ready. Pelican with a giant beak. Woo! Sanderling with a very fast beat. Duck goes quack, 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 quack. And coot's head goes forward and back. Kingfisher quickly flies. And the gull looks with a sneaky eye. When you're in the watershed, you can see birds, 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 birds. Want to go a little faster?
Ready.
Pelican with a giant beak, sanderling with a very fast beat. That goes quack, quack. Coot's head goes forward and back. Kingfisher quickly flies. Gull looks with a sneaky eye. When you're in the watershed, you can see birds, 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 birds.
Tie it, don't fly it. Use reusable bags when you can, but if you can't, tie your plastic bags into knots so they won't fly when they get dumped into landfills. They could fly to the ocean where they look like jellyfish or break apart and become part of the ocean food chain. Yuck. Tie it, don't fly it. Birds have wings. not plastic things. Seabirds fly, not plastic bags in the sky. Keep the ocean free of plastic debris. Tell your friends. Salmon run. Salmon return to the place of their birth after thousands of miles of traveling to spawn, lay their eggs. The new hatchlings, Alvin, will then do the same as they have for millions of years. Generations of salmon return to the same stream year after year. Start out small, you're inside an egg, crouch down. Make your way out of the egg, jump up, flip your fishy tail. Swerve through the river, run swervy. Swim around rocks, do-si-do around a chair or cushion. Jump over waves, jump as high as you can. Swim out to sea, swim like a fish. Make gills on your face. Do it all in reverse and head back up to where you were hatched. End up as an egg rolled up on the ground. Repeat forever.
I went down to the sea. And I saw a see-through fish. But then I looked closer and I saw that they were plastic bottles. What? I swam around a reef and I found gold and silver. But then I looked close and I saw that they were soda cans. What? I went walking through the forest and I saw a rainbow river. But when I looked closer, I saw it was oil flowing from a drain pipe and into the river. Ugh. I went down to the bay and I saw many jellyfish. But when I looked closer, I saw that they were plastic bags floating on the surface. Not a jellyfish, plastic bag. So I did a beach cleanup so that others can see real fish, clean reefs, and jellyfish, and not garbage and trash. Plink, plonk, recycle when you can. Make recycled instruments. How to make recycled musical instruments. Basura batucada. A go go. Metal cans. You will need 2 different size metal containers, rubber band or tape, and a stick. Join 2 different size containers with rubber bands and bang with a stick for sound. Quicker! You can make them from plastic cups. You will need a cup, some string, a paper clip. Poke a hole in the bottom of the cup. Pull string through the hole. Tie string to a paper clip on the outside bottom of a cup. And then you could tape paper clip down to hold string in cup. Use a wet rag to pull on a string, and friction gives this instrument its sound. Guiro, or in Brazil, heco heco. You will need a plastic bottle, an empty water bottle with the ridges on the outside, and a stick. Rub the stick on the ridges of the water bottle for sound. Maracas, also with a plastic bottle. You will need an empty water bottle with lid, some dry rice. Put rice inside water bottle, close, and shake for sound. Texan plastic bag. I think your mom taught us this one. You will need a plastic grocery bag with handles. Hold bag handles with 2 hands. Move up and down fast while yelling, "Yeehaw! Yeehaw!" Basura batucada!
Polluted water dance. Follow the pollution with these movements. Polluted water. Fingers plug up nose. Down the storm drain. Spin like water down a drain. Leads to a creek. Make your arms like a curvy creek. That leads to the sea. Make ocean waves with arms. Where the fish are swimming. Make fish face with hands on side of the face as gills. They start to feel sick. Look sick, rub your belly. Poor fish, it makes you think. Point to your brain. Do it slow and fast. Faster, fastest. When all connected, you and me, from where we live down to the sea. Storm drains are only for rain.
Storm drains, only for rain.
Now, watch the video, and you can join along with the moves.
Hey Gwen, you know sometimes when water goes down a storm drain, it goes out of a pipe into a creek. It's not good for the fish.
No.
And all the creatures out there. The
Dolphins?
whales and dolphins.
Otters, they don't like it.
I got a movement for it. Ready?
Right.
Polluted water. You!
Little bug.
Down the storm drain.
There's the storm drain.
Leads to a creek.
Little whiny creek.
That leads to the sea ocean where the fish are swimming. Nice fish face. Start to feel sick. It's true. Poor fish. It makes you think. Point to your head. Can you do a little faster?
I can.
Let's try it.
Go.
Polluted water. Down the storm drain. Leads to a creek. Leads to the sea. Fish are swimming. Fishy. Start to feel sick. Poor fish. It makes you think. Point to your head. Mysteries of the Pink River, a story. Here's a story about Joe and Mo, and it begins like so. Sitting on a log, having water to drink, they saw that the water in the creek was pink. Pink, said Mo. How is that so? I'm not sure, said Joe. Let's investigate. Let's go. Perhaps it's from some giant pink fruit, or someone washing a very pink suit. Or maybe it's the end of a rainbow. Or someone has stubbed their pink painted toe. Joe and Mo followed the stream until the pink water could be seen, flowing from a pipe made of metal, surrounded by some stinging nettle. Next to the metal pipe stood a giant pink house made of wood. Pink! Out in front was Ned with a sunburned nose, washing his paintbrushes with a garden hose. Lo-di-do-di-do. They watched as pink water went down the street and into the storm drain beneath their feet. The mystery was solved. Poor Ned, he didn't know. A storm drain is only for rain, so they told him so. They both did, Joe and Mo. The end.
Your heart beats water. Blood plasma is mostly water, 92%. Listen to it flow as your heart beats. Boom, boom, flow, boom, boom, flow. Side, side, head to toe. Boom, boom, flow movement. You touch your heart twice with a closed fist. Then point to one side, then the other side. Now touch your head and then your toes. Do it while saying boom, boom, flow, boom, boom, flow. Side, side, head to toe. Now you can watch the video. That's coming up next. We are all united by water.
Just like the sound of rain, rivers, and waves, water moves in your body too, with each heartbeat from side to side, from head to toe. Boom, boom, flow, side, side, head to toe.
Now, there are so many things you've seen in this book. You already know so much. We have a 5-minute sequence. We want you to be able to do it. It's lots of movements, lots of reviewing, all of the things you just learned. We know you can do it, so watch the video now, join in and do all the moves.
5 minutes. You can do it for 5 minutes.
just like the sound of rain, rivers, and waves. Water moves in your body too, with each heartbeat, from side to side, from head to toe. Boom, boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Watershed movements. Creek, river, waterfall, and the whirlpool. Boom, boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Waves, wind waves. Beach break, sneaker wave, long moving swell. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Tides, high tide, water coming in. 6 hours later, low tide, water going out, water coming in, water going out. Erosion, water washing away dirt, rocks, shells and roots. Other side of the river, erosion, dirt, rocks, shells and roots. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Forms of water, solid like ice. All right, melt down, liquid form. Now be a gas and rise up into the air. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Water cycle, evaporation. Now make clouds in the sky, condensation. And out of those clouds, rain, precipitation. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Drought year, water levels go down. How low can you go? Limbo, down, down, down. But maybe some years it rains more. Water comes back up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Water conservation. Wash your hair. 5-minute shower. Brush your teeth with the faucet off. Wash your hands. Turn the drip off. Wash your clothes with a washer full. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Water pollution. Plastic bags look like jellyfish. Do the jellyfish dance. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Oil in the water can look like rainbows. Do the rainbow dance. Plastic bags and oil go down storm drains. Bring it down. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Birds in the water. pelicans with the big beak, sanderlings with the very fast feet. The coot's neck goes back and forth. The kingfisher, very fast wings. Boom, boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. Creatures in the water. Octopus, flap your arms around. 8 of them. Dolphins, jump. And the salamander slinks through wet, wet mud. Plants suck up the water with long roots in the ground. Bring the water up into the trunks of the tree. Store water in the leaves. Now reach for the sky and the sun. Photosynthesis. Boom, boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. What do we do? Well, let's stomp in some puddles. Now make your body curvy like a creek. You're a water person. Capture snowflakes on your tongue. Because there's water inside of you, same time, try crying. All at the same time. Boom, flow, side, side, head to toe. All right, swim through the water. Let's see the backstroke. All right, now the dog paddle. Now give yourself a cheer. You've done all the movements. Acknowledgements, these are our thank yous. Thank you to all of the creative, dedicated, and thoughtful people in water agencies, watershed councils, water boards, ecology groups, who we have worked with for over the past 20 years. They are educators of the highest order. And special thank you to school teachers everywhere for inspiring us every day. We are all united by
Water. Thank you. So, since we're doing all of this education in a way that we can reach you and you can reach us, we have a special treat. If you would like to do a video conference with us, we'll set it up with your teacher, and then that means you get to meet our dog, Lily. He is the water expert, Lily. So set up an appointment with us and Lily. We'll have so much fun getting to talk about water.
with Lily.
Thanks, guys.